Hello everybody, my name is Ratnos, and today I wanted to make a video to answer a question that has become quite common over the last few days, and I expect will get exponentially more common over the next few days, which is, what do I do when I reach the catalog research cap? So catalog research has a cap of 12,000 research, and once you reach that cap, you can no longer turn in your relic fragments. It'll tell you have too much of that already, which means the catalog research, and that means that you won't earn the reputation from turning in the relic fragments for the Archivist Codex rep either at that point. So, how do you play around this? Well, the way that you do it right now is you go to the vendor and you buy something to make some space. Or, upgrade a gear from the item upgrade person. Whatever you want to do. Anything that spends your cataloged research, whether or not it actually is useful for you, the main thing you are doing is freeing up that cap space so that you can keep turning in your relic fragments. Now, why is this in the game? Well, the cap is going to stop us from reaching tier 6 research and having a boatload of stockpiled cataloged research like we did with Stygia and Venari reputation, which means we won't be able to instantly buy all of our alloy warping facetors, and we will have to keep grinding rep for the next several weeks, right? Basically, from tier 4 to tier 6 research, we won't actually be making progress on this cataloged research requirement, and then after we hit tier 6, we will then get to keep grinding those cataloged research instead of the rep for the alloy warping facetors and for the deathbound shards. So it extends the duration of the grind, is the one thing that this does, but it does it in a weird enough way that I think there's a good chance that people will complain enough that they might change it. This is the kind of thing where it's like, it's so weird, and so it feels so bad to so many people to just like buy something you're never going to use and delete it out of your inventory to clear up space for this rep, that I think there is a chance that Blizzard will change how this works. So I'm sure a lot of you've already composed your comments about how this is what's ruining WoW or whatever. I get those under every video now. It's every single video I make is, well, this system is clearly what is ruining WoW or whatever. I don't think it's that big a deal. I think it's a reasonable goal of theirs to make it so that we're not just stockpiling this currency and then hitting the rep and buying all the sockets. But like I was saying, it's awkward enough, it's counterintuitive enough, and it feels bad enough that I think once this starts affecting more players, as the more casual players who are only earning 500 research, 1,000 research a day, reach that cap, because it'll happen to everybody. It's not like it's something that just happens to the min-maxers. It's just delayed, right? If your rep grind was going to be 4 weeks, you run into this cap on week 1. If your rep grind was going to be 8 weeks, you run into this cap on week 2. Like, whatever. It's going to happen to everybody. And the less, hardcore players are the ones that will find it more offensive to spend their currency and just delete it, right? So the next level thing to do is perhaps to consider stockpiling your rep items. So this is like a next level thought process that says, all right, maybe Blizzard will start seeing a flood of complaints about this system. So maybe actually what I should do is not spend and turn in, but just keep all of my rep items now in my bags and stay at the cap. And then that way, if they do remove the cap, I will be ready and I will have extra cataloged research. So that's kind of a little next level thing you could potentially consider doing. I wouldn't do this for more than the next, I would say, few days, because if they don't remove it once everybody reaches this cap, they probably never will. And don't do this if it's going to stop you from reaching tier 4 rep. If you're close to tier 4 rep and you're considering stockpiling, I would say do this spend and turn in thing until you reach tier 4 rep, because that earns you a permanent plus 20% relic fragments passive that you should definitely make sure you get. That'll be worth it to do. So that's my advice for how to handle this thing. It's certainly a little bit of a weird system. It's pretty misunderstood. There's this Reddit thread here that has all these people talking about how it exists so you don't feel pressured to no-life content or whatever, when in fact it has no bearing on this, right? It just extends the duration of the grind. It doesn't make it any less of the same thing. Yeah, to stop it from being an infinite grind. These comments are being upvoted on the on this thread, but like, I don't know, man. I don't see how turning a 4-week grind into a 6-week grind is making it less infinite, but I digress. Basically, this is counterintuitive. People are misunderstanding how it works, and I'm trying to help you understand it. It is definitely a little bit weird, but it is what it is, and you can see how they got here. So, hope this video helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.